right, my next guest is a comedian and an author who can be seen at the UCB Theater in Los Angeles on September 8th. Please welcome our friend, Marc Maron. You are a busy man, I understand.
You great job on the Emmys.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
How
thank
about
you.
it?
Madness. But let's talk about you and then back to me.
Okay, fine. Well, I want to ask you something about
yes,
that, though, because did you freak out before you went on? Were you, like, freaking out?
No, not really, you know.
Because I did a Comedy Central Presents the other night, the special for Comedy Central. And usually I freak out a little, like the regular stuff, like, you know, what if I stink? What if they don't laugh? What if I get sick? But then, like, for some reason, the other night, my brain started going this whole other way. Like, I literally started saying, like, what if I start crying? You know, like, what if I pee? You know what I mean? And then, like, I thought, what if I blow up or I just explode spontaneously?
Literally just spontaneously?
Yeah, just, like, spontaneously combust.
Right.
And then I thought, if any one of those things happened, it would be infinitely more interesting on the internet than anything I would do on the special. You know what I mean? Like, literally, there'd be kids, they wouldn't even know my name, they'd just be holding up their phone going, dude, this is that guy that peed and cried and blew up. Look at it. 30 million hits on YouTube. That would be my legacy. It's like, did you know that comic's name? No, but dude, he peed and he cried and he just exploded. It's hilarious.
I've watched it 90 times.
Yeah, watch it again.
Now, are you, okay, it sounds like, because you've come on this show many times, and you've talked about how you're not comfortable with the new technology, it sounds like you're getting a little more comfortable if you're referencing YouTube, things like that.
I know all the stuff now, MySpace, YouTube, I know the names, yup.
You know the names, that's great, yeah.
I'm doing the thing. Well, no, the deal is, like, I now have a computer just for porn.
Explain that. What do you mean? You have? Why do you need a computer just for porn?
I'm not a creepy perv, but a little bit.
Right.
But I bought an Apple, and I never had an Apple bbefore, an Apple computer, and they're so pretty. You know, they're white and they're clean.
They're sleek. They're beautiful.
They're sleek, and I didn't want to dirty that up. I didn't want to get that all filthy in its head.
Right.
So now I just have this. Now I just have this dirty whore of a PC out in the garage. It's all full of viruses, and it's like it's going crazy. It's all corrupt. Exactly. If it were a person, that's what it would do,
So you've got your sleek, nice Apple that you can have a clean relationship with.
I like to call it the Virgin.
Yes.
Yeah. And then out in the garage, I'm like, hey, Daddy's here. Let's do this.
Even your typing is creepy on that one. Here we go.
Where are we going today?
Oh, man, you're a bad guy. Now, you're often
is that bad?
No, not at all. I'm curious what's irritating you these days, because you are a man who's prone to be upset.
Yeah, I get. Well, honestly, there's too many fat people.
Too many fat people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be rude, because I know some people are fat, and they're trying to be comfortable with that, and that's fine. They can try, but
They can try?
Well, I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying I'm not going to treat it like it's cancer or that they're crippled somehow. They're fat, you know. Let's be honest. You get fat by putting stuff in this hole. That's how you get fat, all right? I know there's genetics, but that means you're genetically predisposed to putting too much stuff in this hole at some point.
Well, it's maybe not that simple. But...
All right, okay. I don't want to be rude to fat people. All I'm saying is that obesity is an issue.
Yes.
And I think that the government should get involved. Enough is enough. Let me explain. I'm trying to help. I think that what they should do, the government should, maybe the FDA should create task forces of fat marshals.
Fat marshals?
Yeah, not unlike, you know, they have air marshals that are on planes, and you don't know who they are, but if something bad happens, they snap into action. I'm just saying, you put a fat marshal at most chain restaurants, fast food outlets, all right? And then if they see like a 300-pound person about to dig in some pie or a sundae, you know, they just get up, they rush the table, and they go, are we really doing that?
We really... Okay.
And then, like, if the guy could just go, look, you know, don't be belligerent with me. I am a U.S. fat marshal, and I'm legally obligated to knock that spoon out of your mouth if you take a bite of that. So now we're going to bring out a healthy option here. You want snack wells or some angel food cake, something? Don't cry. Don't cry.
There would be some crying. Well, you know, the people will decide if that's the right idea, or the administration.
Yeah, I don't want to, you know, I know it's hard being fat, and I don't want to, you know.
Yeah, that was a good save. Now...
You know, it's hard when you take an angle and You have a moment of
yes.
Yeah, it's like, you know, screw the humanity.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. You know, deal with it.
Now,
All right.
now, how is your? I want to ask you about your personal life. How's your second marriage going?
Yeah, how's your second one going?
Well, I'm sorry, but you know,
the other one went down that toilet. You loser.
No. I didn't say that.
I'm kidding.
But we've been together so long. I feel that I can ask you. I know that you were a little cynical about marriage. You got married again, and I hope it's going well.
Well, you know, I apparently have an anger problem. Well, that's not really the way she said it. She said it, I'm leaving.
Okay.
If you don't deal with your anger problem.
Yes.
I'm a yeller. I yell a bit.
Oh, you yell. Okay.
I'm a bit of a yeller. But I did what most mature people do when you're going to deal with an issue. I said, I'm willing to deal with this. So I went out and bought a book on anger management, and now I have that book.
Are you reading the book, or?
Well, you know, one step at a time. You don't want to rush into anything. It's nice knowing I have it, though.
It's good to have it around, yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that one day I can't find it. So I can go, where the hell is my anger management book? Where did you put my anger management book?
Right now.
Well, the sad thing about being a yeller is, like, I'm not always yelling at her. I'm just yelling, and she's there. You know,
right.
When you yell, you should have someone there. And if you're yelling at somebody, you're a douchebag. But if you're yelling alone, you're nuts.
Yeah,
you know, so I think I'd rather have someone there, but clearly that's not working out.
Right, right.
The other problem is that, am I going to tell you this? All right. The other problem is that...
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's listen.
All right. So we live in a quiet neighborhood, you know, so I know that our neighbors probably hear me yelling, so I've gotten very self-conscious about it.
Right.
Because it makes me sort of ashamed, you know, and it's weird because now I see my my neighbor on the street, like, putting their garbage out or something, and there's part of me that just wants to go, hey, I'm not hitting her.
That's going to make it worse. That's going to make it worse. All right, well, Marc's going to be performing at the UCB Theater in Los Angeles on September 8th. Sir, always funny. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Marc Maron, we'll be right back. Ray LaMontagne, stick around.
Red Eye's making a bad impression. There's a Visine for that.
What's wrong?
Upset about eye allergies. There's a Visine for that.
Beautiful. Move it, shake it, baby. Camera ready.
Eyes dried out. There's a Visine for that. For over 40 years, Visine has been the eye expert. So no matter what your eye irritation, red, itch, dry, or even contacts, there's a Visine for that.
When the elements of nature blend, they create green, refreshing, and rich in protective antioxidants. Lipton blends green with mouth-watering citrus for a great taste. It's green tea, redefined. Lipton tea can do that.
This is not good. What if I get hurt and can't work? Wait, I have Aflac. They give me cash to help pay for groceries, the car, even the cable bill. Lucky me.
Aflac. Ask about it at work.
T-Mobile's back-to-school family time plan takes on the competition.
He has more minutes than me.
There's no better family plan in wireless. Now get 1,000 minutes, just $49.99.
T-Mobile. Get more minutes.
Welcome to my casa. It's your boy Pecan. This here's my foyer. This is my game room. This right here's my new suede couch. To the pool, baby. These are my ladies. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Hey man, who are you?
Steve.
You part of the crew?
No, I'm just here for the Bud Light.
Who gave you that? Wednesday, did you give him that?
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
Yeah, this is where I spend most of my... Man, put down my papaya!
Prime time in L.A. The stars of NASCAR under the lights in a blockbuster race for the chase. Nextel Cup Racing from California. Sunday, 7 Eastern, NBC.
Hey, you have a good night.
Hey. Thought I'd mix it up a little.
Men should act like men, and light beer should taste like beer. Milwaukee's Best Light.
TV Superman was a hero to millions. until the day he was found dead. The cops called it a suicide. But I'm a detective in this land of make-believe, and I know nothing is what it seems. Since when do suicides miss twice and start over? Not even the truth. This is how they work. It just gets buried.
Adrian Brody, Diane Lane.
I was gonna wipe the blood off your hands. I'm in the picture business.
Hollywoodland. Rated R. Starts Friday, September 8th everywhere.
Drop everything. Toyota's nationwide clearance event is on now. Check out the roomy Tundra Double Cab. And it's a great time to buy the unstoppable Tundra. Now get a great lease deal on Toyota's popular Tundra. Lease a new 06 Tundra Double Cab for $259 a month for 36 months with $999 due at signing. Tundra, rated a smart choice when it comes to fuel costs by IntelliChoice.com. The clock's ticking. Catch the Toyota Time nationwide clearance event today. Toyota, moving forward.
Hey, honey, I'm going out with the guys, and I thought maybe, you know.
Fine.
Forecast, cloudy and windy and cold.
Thanks.
Take back your manhood at the Lodge with women, manly steaks, cigars, and women. The Lodge, a club for men.
I think it's shot.
I'm telling you, you gotta make sure the fuel line ain't kinked. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Or choke it.
Men should act like men, and light beer should taste like beer. Milwaukee's Best Light.